Hey everyone. So today I thought I would talk a little bit about some things to encourage you guys because I hear a lot about how things can't be done because of disability, because of finances, because of no job, because family not understanding, and because you're in so much pain. I just want to tell you, I know how that feels because I've been there before. I wasn't as fit as I am today. By my third relapse with lupus nephritis and on chemotherapy and high dosages of prednisone, my muscles were wasting and I had so much inflammation and pain, I could barely walk. But you know what I did? I walked anyway. And I've been practicing yoga even before I was diagnosed with lupus, but I took to yoga teacher training by my third relapse as I was going through chemo. And I told myself, you know what? I'm going to go into a handstand. And that was my goal. And that was where I set my goal. And then everything I did was toward that goal. I didn't have muscular stability or any type of strength to speak of at that time because, again, I was wasting. And the medications that we're on oftentimes makes us degrade so much so that we can't build muscle. But I fought through and I knew I could. No matter what my doctor said, I said I was going to set out to do something and I stopped limiting myself. And if it was any negativity in my life, I would shun it and I would focus on the thing that I wanted to accomplish. So a lot of you speak to me about how encouraging this is to do the yoga poses, but I wanted to show you sort of where I've come and sort of work backwards to say, you know what, if I can do this, if she can do this, I can too. And to kind of give you that encouragement. So at first, there was a yoga teacher when I went, when I was going through chemo. I felt so weak. I walked into the yoga class and they were doing handstand practices. And I was so struck with so much fear that I couldn't even dare to go upside down, let alone did I not even have the strength that I did. But over time, it took me a couple of years of hard practice, a lot of grit and determination. And now I teach other people how to get stronger, those without lupus. So if I can do it, you guys can too. So I wanted to show you a little bit of what I've been practicing. So for me, I wanted to always go into a handstand. And I knew that it took a lot of strength and stability to be able to do this and to be able to hold my handstand for a while without falling over and coming down and out of it gracefully like that. So I wanted to tell you, I didn't start there, right? I started with working on my forearms with my knees down. So let me kind of go sideways. And I needed to know that I can hold my core and I can stabilize my shoulders in such a way to be able to do that. So I would do this for 5 minutes at a time every day. And I would work up to doing it on all fours and making sure that I was able to get enough strength and muscles to be able to build that strength. And a lot of core is what it's required. So today, rather than showing you some exercises, I thought I would tell you there is light at the end of the tunnel. I share a lot of these yoga sequences with you so that you can start wherever you are. And strength is something that you build. And every day that we get older, even if we don't have lupus, we're going to be atrophying, meaning our muscles get smaller and smaller. And we've got so much against us that we need to keep going forward and stay focused enough to achieve that thing. If you want it bad enough, I know you can. So I encourage you to review all the videos that I have. I have a YouTube channel, Dr. Connie Jian, and then I have a lot of yoga videos that you guys can follow through with because muscular atrophy is going to prevent you from moving. And eventually, I see a lot of patients in their 60s and 70s, and even earlier than that, they can't even go from sit to stand. And I know many of you guys are watching, you can't go from sitting to standing just like that. You have to always rely on your hands to be able to pick yourselves up. And that kind of dynamic motion is essential to our lives, especially for us. So I hope this encourages you, and I will keep feeding you guys more and more exercises. So please, please follow with me and get stronger. I'll see you guys next week.